Welcome.
Asphalt, not computers.
Welcome to episode
32.
That would be nice. I don't think we're there.
3.2.
To episode, whatever number we're on, of Paving the Way. Today we are here once again with our internet's famous Professor Seth Maxey and very nervous Austin, who's sitting beside me.
Yeah.
Yes. He sweats when he's nervous and
His forehead is glistening.
Because I got this big ass spotlight on me.
These things are blinding.
makes me look good though. I look way better in the spotlight. All right. So today, Professor, we are here to talk about asphalt pricing.
Oh boy.
I know we've had conversations and we've done podcasts on rice weight and indexes and all of that.
All that compaction stuff.
But today we're interested in knowing about pricing for asphalt projects for customers, kind of like bigger picture, I guess. So how would be if I'm a customer, Seth, and I am looking to have my parking lot redone, short of calling you and having you come out and give me a price. Well, actually, let's get into that. So if I do call you and come out and give you a price, can you just give me a price over the phone? That's my first question.
It's tough for me to give you a price over the phone because asphalt, every project, even though you're paving every day, every project, the layout is different, whether it's a trench patch, a full parking lot pave, big parking stalls that are just coming out. Everything is going to have different times. So that plays factor in the total cost. The biggest cost right now that fluctuates isn't going to be in us performing the work. It's going to be in the materials right now, as asphalt is an oil-based product. And everybody, I'm assuming, still goes to the gas station and sees that the gas prices are going up. And that's an oil-based product as well. Same effect in asphalt.
So they are fluctuating a lot. I think everyone can see that kind of everywhere. Like I said, we did an episode about rice weight and kind of talking all about that. So also, I think to add to that, like you were saying, someone just calling and saying like, oh, my asphalt parking lot needs to be repaired or needs this. I mean, you don't really even know because you mentioned all the different types, right? Some patch paving here, like patch paving in a seal coat or an overlay or a full remove and replace. I mean, without putting eyes on it, you really don't know.
That's correct. It's hard to give a square foot price over the phone because, say, somebody only needs 150 square feet removed and replaced compared to 10,000 square feet removed and replaced. Now I can give a $25 a square foot price for 100 to 150 square feet, whereas if you're up to 5,000 square feet, you're going to be closer to the $5 range a square foot. So that's how much it fluctuates depending on the amount of work you're getting done.
Okay. The $5 square foot range is how many square feet approximately?
You can probably get around 5,000 square feet for around that area.
Okay. For $5 a square foot. And that's a remove and replace, or that's an overlay, or
that's a remove and replace. That's to go in and remove the deteriorated, damaged asphalt, recompact the existing base material, and then pave new asphalt.
And also that price can definitely change in the next 3 months as well, because like Seth touched on, that it's an oil product and you got to watch what the oil rates are right now.
So in that comment right there, what do you think the future holds for these oil and gas prices? I mean, obviously we don't really know, right? I mean, you have a tax name for this. What's your tax name?
Oh,
you were.
I don't know what the tax name is. I wish I did. I'd be making more money.
No, your tax, the tax you named. Yeah, see, he said he was going to say it, but
starts with a P.
Yeah, the Putin tax.
The Putin tax. Yeah, the Putin price hike. That's going to get us every time.
That's why our gases are going so high. Yeah. So what do you think? So do you see is asphalt going to keep going up, or is asphalt going to kind of level out and come back down? I mean, what are you projecting for our customers going forward here?
I would say right now it's pretty much, I would hope that it's going to be a plateau, hit kind of a flattening out area right now. The increase in the rack rate from the month prior was a very large jump, to where this month it only went up about $25 between the months. So it was a very smaller jump in the last month. So if I was to predict, I would say it's going to be more of a plateau and kind of stay where it's at right now, moving forward for a couple months. Hopefully it'll start dropping.
Okay. So what do you think? So you had kind of mentioned the materials versus the labor. There you go. Thanks for the help.
Labor prices are going to go up no matter what. So
yeah, well, especially on prevailing wage jobs, we just had a labor increase also, so those are going up. Labor seems to always be increasing. But on a job, so if I'm going to go out and look at, like, say, a commercial parking lot, Seth, what do you believe the percentage would be of labor to material? You think material is like 75% of the job? You think it's 50% of the job? Or material? Is that what I said?
Yeah, material. Yeah. I would. It's going to vary roughly, probably between 40 and 60% of the job. Like I said, the more material you put down, that ratio is going to fluctuate quite a bit, actually. If we go out and do a 800-ton parking lot, our labor to material ratio is going to be, maybe 25-75. So it's going to fluctuate a lot, where labor's, if we're only putting down a 2 to 5 ton patch, labor is going to kind of overtake that one.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing to know, depending on the size of your lot also. I think a lot of this is not in our control. I mean, with the price of materials being where it's at and how crazy all this pricing is getting, even these numbers that you're quoting, this $5 a square foot, I mean, that's good today, but who knows, right? And if these oil prices start dropping and going back to a reasonable rate of where they should be, then it brings our rates down also, and then you can get more. So right now it's very fluid and it's very difficult. But I think those are good numbers. I mean, $5 a square foot is going to be a larger parking lot. What number did you say?
25 for 150 square feet. So the smaller patches are obviously going to cost more because of labor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what about if you had like just a smaller parking lot, like a 7-Eleven or like a 10 spot parking lot?
And that it depends if we're removing everything first and then repaving it, or if we're just going in, if it's a brand new build, and we're just paving, that's going to be a lot cheaper than us removing and replacing to do the whole thing as well. Mm-hmm. But if you have, like 2,500 square foot, we can kind of find in that middle range there. We could be $8 to $12 a square foot, I guess, depending on the layout. If there's some more handwork, if we got to go between buildings, there's just so many variables. Like I said, we'd have to come out and look at every project. I'm very hesitant about giving numbers because they vary so much, but I do want to give you guys some sort of idea, whether it's a big window, little window, whatever it may be. I hope you get some value out of this.
For sure. Did you take that phone call?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, JB's stuck in here as a Pat fill-in, so I'm kind of just on the back burner.
Yeah, you're supposed to be chiming in like he does. Chime in. I think that what I'd like everyone to kind of take away from what we're saying here, though, and what Seth's saying, is that really we go out and look at every job. Like, we need to put eyes on it, we need to see. So it is very difficult to just say a square foot price. Seth's working really hard to kind of give you some numbers so you can see what you're looking at to give yourself some ballparks. But really, a project. I think what I value the most about us, or about what we kind of work on, is that we have people on our team who are very educated. They know. So if you look at your parking lot and you say, oh, this is a complete remove and replace and I need to redo it, and that's the way you're quoting yourself out and coming to your bid, when Seth goes out, or we have guys that can go out and look at these projects, when they come out, they may be like, no, this can totally be just remove or repair these areas, and then do a seal coat over everything, which would be a drastically smaller price than removing and replacing your parking lot, or even doing a full overlay, right?
Yeah, and remember, our estimators come out for free to give you the idea, and also, to look at your project, to give you ideas or stuff that's going to benefit you. Or a lot of times you might not need to do something that you think you need to do. So that's what's great about having our estimators come out, meet with you in the field, and give you what we feel is going to be the best product for longevity for your project.
And to really take care of you. Like, we're not looking for the biggest project. We're looking to give you the best product that you can get. The parking lots should be maintained, and we want them to last. So what we don't want to do is give you a Band-Aid that's then not going to last. But we also don't want to give you a full replacement if it's not what you need. So it's big to make sure we come out and we can put eyes on that project. Most of our bidding we can do in the office. Like, you do most of your bids in the office. Like, with Google Earth and with the technology we have, all of that can be done in here. It's just knowing what actually is the best situation for you, which is really what we're really looking out for the most. All right. I think that's pretty good, Seth. What do you think?
Yeah.
Professor? Sorry. I apologize. Professor.
I love having titles.
Yeah. Anything else you that needs to go on the wall, actually. Professor Seth Maxey. I think that needs to be up there.
Sounds good.
It's probably the only one we can
Nameplate.
share on this podcast, I would say, but it's a good one to add. All right. Well, thanks for joining in to Paving the Way, episode
32.
It's not. I bet it's like 18. That's gonna be my guess.
We're going big.
30 between 18 and 32.
Somewhere.
Check us out on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. Please reach out to us on our website, www.bm-builders.com. If you're looking to get a quote, you can reach out to us directly, 628-8626. That's 916 area code. And that's our office. And you can ask for Seth or Jonathan, and we will handle it from there. Or actually, just ask for Austin.
Yeah, don't talk to me.
Yeah. Wow.
That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Please
I'm
call
sorry.
me. I'm here. Call me.
Well, thank you again. We look forward to seeing you next week.